Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy,
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it. It did. I overheard them talking. Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Show yourself!
Real potato!
Are you even trying?
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
What have you done?
Incendio!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading... How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with... There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting... We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Oh, it'd take more than that to slow me down. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Now you've made a mistake.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Right rope down, think you'll get it out You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful not.
One bother.
Like to talk to dragons, do you?
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy
It's thinking close!
Can't wait.
Stupid, no? Let me have some! We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Expelliarmus, Accio.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've...
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. Hence, I have created a small None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch. Which potion is commonly referred...
The Pepper Up potion.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a... The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct... When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer... While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded them?
The International Confederation.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomstick... The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what...
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patron. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius who published the law of
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured. What does the Hogwarts motto?
Knowledge is the real man.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is, Draco, which magical creature is the... That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the runes paws 3 heads. Where is Ilvermorny's school of witchcraft and
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde. What is the most powerful love?
Amatentia.
Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
I don't have time for another quiz.
That's fine. Come on. I put the book back on the pedestal for
Revelio.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the 3 Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall. beautiful.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. I'll look after you.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Pardon me?
Hello there. Was there some...
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And it might surprise you to know that...
Oh, it would be one?
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once... If you want the shop and Penny hopes...
Why is your mistress selling the shop?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason. However, she repeatedly mentioned she has had... fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind...
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems...
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit on. Master Mason was...
What kind of things would I be able to...
All kinds, anything. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can...
Why are the premises in...
Oh, the previous tenants were not... Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the...
All right.
Oh, this is splendid news. You can find Mistress Mason at her home. Penny does hope she gets...
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Hello, Madam Mason.
Why, yes. Yes.
Yes, I am.
Bob, I think you will find my... But, and do please forgive me for asking.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself.
Well, I reckon. And of course you'll have Penny to help. I assume she told you she comes...
She did indeed. An exceedingly fair price.
You are... No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Your faith in me is overwhelming.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, do we have a deal?
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other...
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not... The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location.
It is indeed. But my late husband was the one with the passion. You'd be wise to take advantage.
What precisely do you mean?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, but, as you've implied...
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first.
Very well. But I will... if you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again. You know, the shop won't be available forever.
Madam Mason, about...
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and...
I have to say I'm impressed.
I am indeed.
And...
Wonderful. Shall I head direct...
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring... They're in a chest at the back of the... As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you... I wish you the very...
Only a hairy-hearted prod.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so...
Well then, let's get...
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
Oh, Penny can all... Nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens...
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It could...
Penny wonders if you should...
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Arresto Momentum.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? Oh, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem brave, Smart. What fun this will be! For me, at least.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Lumos.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
What in the... Who's there? Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos. Bats. Lovely.
Revelio. Revelio.
Seems as if I should hang something there. Lumos. These lanterns must belong somewhere.
Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Flipendo. Descendo.
Perhaps the lanterns are meant to be hung on the hands.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? 2 sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides here are to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
Revelio.
I simply adore this blooming place, don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Bombardo.
I'm afraid of the dark. Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see
Revelio.
me? It should.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too close to what's in store, do I?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Whoa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Protego. Nintendo. Bringo. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to h3. Nighty-night!
That was the wrong square. But this is a bit... I wonder if the chess pieces on the board indicate where I can't go. Perhaps I can find a way to reveal the path. Perhaps I can find a way to reveal the path.
I was hoping you'd fall for me, but
This is a bit... Perhaps I can find a way to reveal the path. That wasn't too difficult.
oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put Where shall I put this?
Descendo.
Where shall I put this?
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Lumos. Reparo. Pulsar. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit. You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.